I just like to address that, and that's a very good point that he brought out. Baptism back in those days was exactly for the remissions of sins. And like you said, he went against the law. He was a sinner. But if you don't know the law of Yahweh and you read the New Testament, you will never know these things. According to the book of Deuteronomy, the 27th chapter, the 26th verse, it says, "Cursed be he that confirmeth not all the words of this law to do them." And Yahshua did not confirm the law. Matthew's the 5th chapter. Just read it. Not only that, but turn to the book of St. Luke once again. Or go to Matthew, not Luke, go to Matthew. And we want to go to the 15th chapter of the book of St. Matthew. Now I want to know if my brothers agree with this. Now let me ask y'all, do y'all all abide by the dietary law mentioned in the book of Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and Deuteronomy also? You live by that, right? You live by that? The dietary law? Okay. Well, let's see what Yahshua said about the dietary law. According to the book of St. Matthew, the 15th chapter, the 11th verse, he says, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man." Let's start right there. Is that true? Yes. Hello. Is that true? No, I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you a question. I'll give you that. I'll give you that liberty. But I just want you to. I just want. Yes. You can do that. You can do that. But I want you to address this. Is that true? What he said right here. He said, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man." Is that true? Okay. We like to see that. He said, "Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man." So he said, in other words, you can eat swine, you can eat catfish, lobster, oyster, shrimp. You can eat all types of abomination. This is exactly what he said. He said, "Not that which goeth into the mouth of a man defileth a man." I did not write these words. This is what it states. And then you go to verse number 20, go all the way down. He said, "These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands, that don't even defile a man." And you know how many people done died for not washing their hands? It was the tradition of our fathers to always wash their hands. But that's our law. We washed our hands. Don't you know the priests had to wash their hands and their feet before they even approach the altar? Every day. Every day. That was the law. Well, you know a different kind of wash their hands than we know? Yeah, I'm familiar with the but 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 this what the Christ of the New Testament says. He said, "Not that which goeth into the mouth of a man can defile a man." And we know that's wrong. We know the things that we can eat defiles you as well. Our thoughts can defile us. What we eat, the way we think can defile us. So this is not true. And I just wanted to bring that point out. Yeah, we're gonna get around to you, but brother, we go ahead. Go ahead. You want?
Because I wasn't you asking me direct questions, and I hadn't been doing that because let's go to Genesis the ninth chapter. Let's see is if Yehoshua saying found in the Old Testament, or maybe Yahweh contradicts himself, or maybe we just need spiritual ears to hear when we read these type of things. We can't hear them. We can't read these words with uncircumcised ears because then it'll sound like it's confusion. You need a circumcised ears and circumcised heart to rightly divide the word of truth. Genesis 9. Let's see. Let's see if Yahweh told Noah to sing. Okay, Genesis 9. And let's start at 1. And God told Noah and his sons and said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea, into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Every living thing shall be meat for you. So is Yah saying that he needs to eat pork and all the stuff that you were just saying? Or do you need spiritual ears to properly interpret what's being said?
Yes, sir, let's explain it. For once again, the scripture says wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. But without that getting to get understanding. Noah was a holy, righteous man before the Most High. And Noah knew the dietary law. He knew the difference between the clean and the unclean. Well, let me, and I'm gonna answer with scripture. If you go to the book of Genesis, the 6th chapter, the 7th chapter, watch this. This is the wisdom of the Most High and the righteous. According to Genesis, the 7th chapter, and saying, Yahweh said unto Noah, come down and all of thy house into the ark. For have I seen righteous before me in this generation? Now, he never said he seen righteous in Yeshua, in any generation. And then he said, of every clean beast, thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and of the beasts that are not clean, by two, the male and his female. See, it's a misconception. Everybody think only two of every kind went into the ark. That's not true. Noah took 7 clean beasts and only 2 of unclean. And you know he didn't eat unclean because how he ate one of the unclean beasts on that ark, they wouldn't exist today. They couldn't have populated. So that let me know he didn't eat any unclean beasts while he was on that ark. He knew the difference. And that's righteousness. That's what Yahweh said. If you want to be holy, if you want to be holy, that's what he said to Israel. And my question was to Israel. The dietary law mentioned in Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter. We got a strict dietary law. Strict. And Yahshua telling us not what you take in your mouth will not defile you. That's exactly what he said, but we're going to move on. We're not going to argue it. Go ahead, brother JediYAH.
Shalom, brother. I'm going to first and foremost praise the Most High Yah by saying hallelujah. Do you all honor the covenant of circumcision? Yeah, I'm going to read here in Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith the Messiah has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if you be circumcised, the Messiah shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. The Messiah has become of no effect unto you. And even him, he said himself, you cannot serve 2 masters. Now, being circumcised is you entering into the covenant with Yahweh, the original covenant. Now, here it says, if you've entered into the covenant of Yah, Christ is of no effect. So if any effect you can say a man can be to you, he isn't any of them.
As we read here again, this is called spiritual discernment and understanding. If we're going to read what Paul says that we're to keep the law, but he's saying if you have an uncircumcised heart, circumcision profits you nothing. That's what's being said. So let's go to the scriptures.